Good morning, everybody. It's been quite some time for me. I've literally been just doing what I said. I am going to be taking time for myself. I've been on my Facebook some, so I've switched up on what I've been doing for now. I've only been doing my cold reads, which is doing the psychic aspect of it, which is getting the psychic impressions of what I get of that person. I write their name down and I get what comes through from their name, just that alone. And usually that's my first step. So I haven't really done the spirit session for Tyler North. No, that's what we're going to be talking about today. I did get a page and a half. I do believe he's passed on by what I have here, what I saw, the things that came through for me. It gave me a odd feeling because it wasn't your typical, sudden, wrong place, wrong time thing. This was a planned thing. Excuse me. From what came through for me, I feel he was set up. He was in a spot where either he was asked to come or he was meeting somebody. And I will go from there because I really feel like this was something that was planned. It was a planned thing. And for it to be like this morning, I got buried. I got the word Michelle. It's more or less of a, if I do a spirit session, I would like to do it live. I don't want to do it because I want the family to be able to speak to him and see if they can ask questions to him. Sometimes it's better if the family asks questions and get the answer back. My dearest friend, one of my dearest friends, her name's Erica. Her sister really didn't want to talk to me. It took me almost an hour to get her to talk. And when we did I did a surprise Facebook Live for her sister. It took almost an hour. When I told her, started asking her questions, and that's when she started answering back. She literally just, some spirits, they don't know you, so some just don't want to talk to you. But I'm going to start with the list that I have now. I did this a few months ago. I haven't had a moment to actually make a video. As you guys know, I've been off social media pretty much a lot. I mean, social media as in YouTube. And I'm not big for YouTube. So, there are some things in here that gave me a distinct feeling that this was a planned thing. This wasn't something that it was a spur of the moment. I've already spoken to the aunt. She has validated some stuff here. Quite a few of it, actually. And I wanted to get this done before the holidays, before Christmas, because after this video, either I'm going to be doing the live before Christmas or after Christmas. I really don't want to push my energy level because holidays are extremely busy for me, let alone just my daily life is busy. Leave it at that. Being told too soon. Not too soon. Okay. So I'm going to get into the list, but I will ask you, to those who do know something and you see this video, I want you to think of something. If you have a shred of decency in your soul, give this family peace and allow them to bring him home. Regardless, he has the right to have a proper burial, a proper burial, in being just proper, period. I don't like to use certain words because some people aren't religious in some aspects. So just a proper burial, period. You can call the police and give a tip. You can message me on my Facebook if you don't want to talk to the police. I will handle it further from there. But for the sense of at least letting these people have peace this year, at least think about that. If it was your child or your brother or your uncle, your father, wouldn't you want that for them? So I'm going to get into this. Tyler North. I can actually see the orbs coming across my screen. How weird is that? Okay. The words I'm going to start speaking on of what I have. The first word that I had was open. It came across odd for me because I wasn't sure if he meant open a door or open the case for him. I got the word cage, but as you guys know, I also give a different variation, which cage and rage, I feel like it would have been both of them. A strange word, fumigate. Fumigate, I didn't understand that because that was a confusing word for me. Tall or fall. I think tall and fall go together because tall and fall, I believe tall is a tree and fall is down in, because he kept giving me hand gestures, hand motion, like fall in, fall in. And right after that, he says trees twice. Trees, trees. The next thing that brought me to where I began to feel and think the way I have is because I saw a trail of blood in the leaves. It was like leaves that were brown and old looking. I don't know if that meant they had been sitting there a while, and you know how you have places that don't get any maintenance, like the forests. They don't, leaves fall every year and they just redrop. The droplets of blood were very color red, very, very red in color, and it was like a very small drop, and then it looked to be a big, you know what I mean? The shapes of the drop of blood were very distinctive, and I saw about 3 or 4. So that gave me, yes, he's saying trail of blood. The leaves again. The leaves are very distinctive because I think that's would have led direction into which angle he was, in what direction he was going to. I see a male brown boot, just one, not 2 though. So I'm not sure if that's signifying, I don't know if it's just because I caught a quick glimpse of it, because I was actually sick when I did this, so some of my things didn't come through clear, but I know what I saw. So I mean, usually I'll see feet, but this time I only saw 1 brown boot. And then I got the word he's watching. But when I got this, it made me feel, when I had saw, it was almost like there was a man in the woods, but he was at a higher elevation, if that makes sense, than Tyler would have been. Like, he had been watching him as he came to the area. Like, when you come into an area and you have hills, a small hill, good size, it was just very, it was like he was waiting there for him. He was planned. This was a planned thing for him. The word passed. Now, obviously, that can mean passed away, or passed as in he passed by him and not realized it. Only too soon. Now, for me, that was confusing. I didn't understand that. Because it was, unless that means only, and then two, as in the number two, and then soon, it could mean. Because I got this wasn't just one person that did this. This was two, or at least two or more. Now, the one thing that definitely a male, there's a male in this that definitely had this planned, but there's also somebody else. Now I don't know if that's a female yet or a male. I get that there's a main person here, a male. But like I said, I believe there's more than one. So I got the words warning, shot fired. Like, it's kind of like when you're being told not to move, don't move or I shoot kind of thing. And it was really odd because it was like he was being told, don't move or I'll shoot. That kind of thing. And then I got shot fired. The word wrong turn. And then I got, with the hand gesture, he kept motioning me way down in. Because he kept saying way down. Time will tell. Time will tell. So if people know where this actually is that I'm describing, maybe you can, get with the family, get with, your local search party and do the best you can to help the family. The day Wednesday, I believe the family had told me it was either a day that either he went missing or it was Wednesday was a day, it was a day of meaning of some sort. Information, he kept speaking of hidden information. He's gone, which means either he's telling me he's gone, or when he was left, the male is gone. He's gone. Blazing truck, which obviously they said his truck was, I believe it was a truck set on fire. The aunt validated that. Then it got another validation for me because I saw someone searching through his pockets. And when I heard a male voice say, sorry, you're not going to find what you're looking for, it was, I believe, Tyler saying it to the person that was going through his pockets looking for something. I don't know if this was some sort of robbery or if there was something that they wanted from him. Or that can be a symbolization of they were robbing, obviously taking his life. You're robbing somebody's essence, their life. He went with them. So I believe this was a forced thing. This was a planned thing. They knew he was going to be there. It wasn't something that just out of the spur of the moment happened. No. Also the name Tom. The aunt said that she doesn't know a Tom personally, but he knew a lot of people. So, I mean, that is something that would have to, Tom can be a name of a person, Thomas, or a name of an item. Who knows? It could be a person's name, but 9 out of 10, mostly when it happens to me, it's an actual person's name. This made me feel like this was kind of either the part where I felt the man was looking down at him from a higher level, or this is maybe an area where he could be. I don't know Kentucky. I don't know. I just don't know the area. I have never left my state, more or less. like to fish. Like to fish either as him or, obviously that's a male thing. I mean male or female, but to me that regarded to Tyler. Outlook, post, station. That's what I meant a second ago about an area, because I feel like this area here has to do with, yes. Okay, so this Outlook, post, station, this means something because it was just repeated to me. Shows me a gesture again with his hands, like down in, down in. Blame or frame. As you guys know, the things that I say in my videos, I have to say what the Spirit tells me or what comes through in the physical aspects of what I see. I got the word beat as in physical, brutality or frugality, but I'm assuming it's brutality and beat because those two words are together. And then I got the last word, besides today, where the two words was Michelle and buried. The word ravine. Ravine would be an area that is down in, a ravine. And that's what I thought, okay. But in my workings, not everything is always it seems to be. So you have to take that with the aspect of a ravine can mean where he walked through, where he could possibly be, where evidence is. It could mean a few different things. So that's what I got just in one psychic impression reading, which is what I call cold read. Now, if you have any leads and you know what happened, or if you want to give a tip because you have a shred of ounce of decency in you, you can call the Post 11 Kentucky State Police, or again, you can message me. Just give this family peace. You know, he deserves that much, don't you think? And if you can find it in your heart to do so, even if you don't want to call them or message me, write a letter with no name. Let them know. Even the smallest tip will do immense. It will do immensely. I will do, like I said, like a most likely a live, depending on how it goes. And if you know the area that I spoke of, you know, message the family, help them, get them past this point to where they have no answers to have an answer. They deserve that much, and so does Tyler. I don't know what this means. He framed me. Whatever this means, I don't know if something was said about Tyler, because I'm hearing went missing. I don't know if I'm hearing this correctly, but I'm going to message the aunt and let her know what I hear now, because I'm not going to give that out. That could mean a highway. It could mean anything. I'm hearing left side handle. I'm getting a number and then left side handle, whatever that means. So I will definitely message the family and see what they have to say about it. But this will be my video on Tyler North. And depending on when I do the live, like I said, I don't know if I'll do it before Christmas or after Christmas. I want to get through the holidays. not too sure what that means because I just got a different number, so I'll have to ask. But this is the end of my video. It's been a while. I'm not going to be sporadically doing videos all the time. So I have to go message the aunt. So thank you for watching. And like I said, if you have any information on Tyler North, my Facebook is capital R Rose, capital E Elizabeth. My picture is a moon with a female sitting on the moon and crystals in the background. So please, if you have any information, please help this family get through this. And if you're afraid, like I said, write the police. Don't give a name. If you want to message me, fine. But please, just have some sort of kindness in your heart and move forward with helping this family, okay? Thank you, everybody.